That time I asked to go through his phone and look of panic on his face. He ran into the back room, disappeared for about 10 minutes. Then he came back. He's like, here, you can check my phone. I didn't check his phone. That was all the admission that I needed. Check his phone, ladies. I tell you, you'll really see who he really is. Check his phone.
Imagine finding a hidden folder in your man's phone. And in that hidden folder is pictures of his ex. And I mean new pictures of his ex. And y'all been together for what? 10 years. Every time she uploads a picture on Facebook, he's saving it.
Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but go through that boy's phone. Go through it. Because these men are full of shit. Go through it. It'll save you so much BS, so much wasted time. Go through it.
Let me just say this. If you want to go through that man's phone, do not go through iMessage. Go through those settings. Just a disclaimer, I don't do this no more. This is when I used to be toxic, but I'm going to put y'all onto the T. Don't go through the messages because 9 times out of 10, he probably deleted them already. But if you really want to find out what he's up to, you're going to go to settings. After you get to settings, you're going to go to general. When you get to general, you need to click iPhone storage. Now, when you get to iPhone storage, you're going to see that there's going to be an iMessage section. When I tell you in the iMessage settings, they will literally break down the top conversations, photos, videos, and other types of attachments. What I used to do is I really used to go through the photo and the video attachment. Because if you know, you're going to find something in there, whether that be a selfie or something else. And that's how you're really going to go through the phone. Another thing you could do is also go to top conversations. Because it'll literally list from top to bottom the top messages he has, which means he texts those people the most. Or it takes up the most storage in his phone because it has the most attachments. And that's just a little tea on how you're really supposed to go through that phone. Like I said, I don't do that no more because I'm in a healthy relationship and I've grown as a person. And if you feel like you probably have to do all of this, that's probably not the person for you. But if you still want to look through that phone, that's what you need to do. But don't tell him I told you this. And good luck. Go through those phone settings.
Check that man's phone. As your big sister, I said check that man's phone. Oh, I don't want to check it. Is this private property? He is private. Shut up your mouth. You guys can do. And it can touch your private. Your private, it can touch it, but you guys are doing private when it comes to phone. Check that man's phone. Go to recently deleted. Go to Eden. And thank me later. Hey! Check that man's phone. I'm not saying to be stalking him or to be checking his phone every day, but once in a while, hold your man's phone. Just check 1 or 2. Go to recently deleted. Go to Eden. Check his phone, oh.
Ladies, ask your man to see his phone right now. I need you to just go up to him and ask him to see the phone. I don't care what he's doing. I don't care if he's playing the game. I don't care if he's playing League of Legends. I don't care if he's playing Valorant. I don't care if he's heavily obsessed with Marvel Rivals right now. Great game, by the way. I need you to go up to him and ask to see his phone. See what he says. Watch his reaction. Watch his fear. Watch his stress. See if he actually has it. I know you might value privacy in a relationship, and you might actually care that deeply about, oh, I don't want to go inside of his things. He has his friends in his group chats. No, go check his phone right now. Check his Discord. Check every app he can, because you never know. The reason I say this is because I had a friend who would never check because she was scared to check on, and she ended up getting HIV. She ended up getting HIV recently, and that messed me up deeply. I said, oh my goodness, what happened? She said, got a little HIV. A little, that's a big step. That's a little bit of a big step. That's actually a hurdle and a half. Why would you just let that happen to you? She said, I guess I should have just been more careful. Oh well. She was so calm, collected, cool about it. I've never seen somebody so composured in my entire life. I've never seen that. I was just perplexed. I was aghast by the lore that I was exploding with. And I said to myself, wow. I hope to have this level of patience and kindness of all time. After 3 weeks, she's no longer of this earth, by the way. I want to point this out. She's no longer of this earth. She was calm on the front, but she didn't reach out. Please check the phone. I don't want to lose any of you. I don't want to lose any of you. Parasocially, socially, whatever it may be, personal, interpersonal, whatever happens, I really don't want to lose any of you. And I'd appreciate it if you cared about yourself to go check the phone or at least have some communication, please. Check his phone. Go up to him. Walk up and say, babe, I got a favor to ask. And he's gonna take off his headphones. Huh, what? He's gonna look a little confused and just look him deep in the eyes. Confuse him a little bit. Shake him a little bit. And then say, can I look through your messages and just judge the panic? If you see fear, if you see a moment of weakness, if you see any smidgen in his chest and his follicle, in his foreskin. Don't know if he's circumcised or not. If you see that, then by all means, leave. I know you say you can't leave, and you may have a child with him. You may be mentally struggling. Plan to leave. Do something more. I know it's a difficult task to get out of that horrible, evil situation that you've decided to stick yourself inside of. You decided to ruin your entire life by sticking to somebody who's narcissistic and doesn't care about your entire livelihood and doesn't care about you as a human being. I need you to leave. If you are with a man that cannot allow you inside of his own personal space when he is doing something outside of you, if he cannot dedicate time to you, if he is fearful of the things that he has done in his private time, then he is fearful of your relationship and he does not trust you. I do not want to lose you as I have lost my friend to this very thing when they got told they had HIV and they ended up taking what livelihood they had left and losing everything out on it. Do not be a victim to not trusting your partner, please.
I found pictures of my sister in my husband's hidden phone album and I confronted him. My husband and I have been married for 2 years now. We've been together for a total of 9 years, and this happened this morning. I basically woke up and he was sleeping, and I took his phone because I wanted to send some pictures that he had on his phone to my phone. But then I noticed this hidden album on his phone, so I clicked on it. When I opened to see what it was, I saw a bunch of pictures and videos of my sister, and basically they were her in like a bikini. A lot of them were her in bikinis, and then her showing her legs and like her feet, because he does have a little bit of a foot fetish, not shaming here. And when I say videos, I mean that he took videos of what it seems like an old phone of my sister's, and they were pictures that she took on that phone. So he took videos, for example, like her trying on a new bikini and she video recorded herself or took a picture of herself. He recorded that on his phone. You can see him like on the reflection of the phone recording the pictures and the videos on her phone, and it was basically him zooming in to her feet and nether regions. There were also pictures of me and my sister when we were hanging out last month on the couch, and we were both like just sitting on our phones and chatting, and he was sitting across from us and he was on his computer, but apparently he was actually taking pictures of us, and he literally zoomed in on my sister's ass and her feet. Other ones that he took were us as a family, all of us, like my family. We were all sitting at the dinner table, and he literally was putting his phone like under the table taking pictures and videos of her feet, and those, I found those in the hidden album.
I've literally been debating making this video for days, but TikTok might not even exist anymore, so like fuck it. This is what I found when I went through his phone. First of all, I'm not even like the go through your phone kind of person, never have, never will, but a few days before we had dinner, he literally ambushed me out of nowhere and was like, unlock your phone, let me see what's in your phone. And I'm like, what? Why? He was like, you can have my phone, go ahead and look through it, let me see what's in your phone. I was like, of course I can, because you prepared for this ambush. And so he went through my phone. I was completely unprepared, so he saw raw data. He saw me for who I am, and I just let him, because what am I gonna say? We're in a relationship, right? Whatever. And so he caught me off guard with that. And so yeah, I went through his phone at that time, but he cleaned and prepped his phone. So when we went to dinner, I wanted to catch him off guard the same way he caught me off guard, so I could see some real shit. And that's why I went through his phone at dinner. He snatched it from me, so I didn't get to see anything. But the next day, like that same day when we had dinner, I was like, why wouldn't you let me go through your phone? I let you go through mine, blah, blah, blah. And he was blah, blah, blah. But then the next day, he was like, okay, you can go through my phone now. I was like, oh my God, what a king. Thank you. You had another day and a half to prep your phone, and now I can go through it. Thank you. I still did it anyway, so here's what I found. So he obviously prepped it because I went to the messages first, and there was not a single message thread with another woman since like 2019. Like be so FFR. So I clicked on the search in the messages, and I saw that the day before he had searched for his most recent ex, his second most recent ex, and this bartender girl that he tried to get with before me, because he told me about it. So I didn't see any messages, but I saw that the day before he searched for all three of them. To me, evidence enough Okay, evidence enough, whatever. And then I went to his Cash App and I saw that when I was in Cincinnati, he tipped a bartender $100 directly to her Cash App. And that pissed me off because, like, when you order drinks and you get the slip and you can tip right there, I would never know. But you took her number probably and Cash Apped her directly $100 for the 3 drinks you ordered for yourself. You're a trick. Like, be so serious. Pissed me off. And then the third thing that I found, I went through his Google Photos. Traumatized. I went through his Google Photos and, like, everything that he has ever been sent, created, explicit content was in that folder. And when I tell you I was scrolling, and not only did I see some nasty things, like nasty things, I saw myself. I was in the folder, and it just was like such an icky feeling. Like, I felt like a collectible, you know what I mean? Like, ew, but that, ew, like, I was sick to my stomach, fam. Oh my God. But that is what I found. Please, no more questions, because still dealing with this situation. But that is a story time. That's what I found. Yeah.
Papa don't give me 3 days to bring my girl for the sacrifice.
What you think? Jesus! It's not what you think, baby. It's not what you think.
Hey, homie!
See, I love you. No, it's not what you think, babe.